Are you a lazy, born-idle vegan? Do you hate to cook? Stay tuned for the easiest raw vegan recipe you will see this year. So welcome to this recipe video, the easiest one you will ever see. What do you think of the t-shirt, guys? Got it from Defender of Animals Apparel. I will put the link down below if you want to order one of these t-shirts, or they've got some amazing stuff, some amazing logos on there, so have a mooch and see what you think. Oh, and I forgot, I wanted to mention a YouTube channel called The Brain Girl, and she's a subscriber of mine. She's got her own channel. I recently asked her a question about using my old peanut butter tubs as pots to grow herbs in, and she's done a response video. I'm going to link the video there, and it's probably going to be there. You know I'm rubbish at this yet, but 1 second, let me show you. And that is my peanut butter tub, and that is my little plant. And she said, if you water it too much, don't do it right, it will shoot up. And well, Brain Girl, it's shot up. My lovely little basil plant. Smells gorgeous. Smells absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, thank you for that video. And guys, if you want to grow herbs, want to grow plants, so you've got any questions, go to her page, ask her the question, and she will do a video just for you. Really worth having a look. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, the recipe. The ingredients list is red skin peanuts. This is a 200-gram bag from Asda, as you can see. And raisins. Now this is like a jumbo raisin mix, and that again is 200 grams. So these are the 2 ingredients that you need. And I've been looking up at the health benefits, so I will go over those in later in the video. But let's start and let's make this recipe. So what you will need is your raisins and your peanuts and your blender. That is it. Pour them in. Equal quantities of each. You can use medjool dates if you want. And you can use currants, anything. But your dried fruit is a really good antioxidant, and I'm going to go through that later. But let's just give these a blast. So all you're doing, it's a little bit noisy. Just keep pulsing them. And so what you're looking for, so it's going to crumbs, and then you can actually stick it together. So it just needs a little bit longer, because some of the raisins haven't. Oh, there's a little attachment I've got somewhere. I need a better blender. Yeah. Oh, sugar. So that is looking how we want it. So what we're looking for is like this sort of crummy, broken up, sticky sort of texture. You see that? So what's happened there is all the oils and the fats have come out of the raisins and the peanuts, and it's a bit like a crumble, a bit like a crumble mixture, you know, when you do for apple crumble and that. So there's two ways you can do this. I mean, you can leave it as it is, which isn't a good idea because you want it in a sort of edible form. So what I do is, if you get a plate, oh shit, you can't even see it, what am I doing? That's better. So if you get a plate, and what you're doing is you're forming it into an equal sort of, should we say, a pie or whatever. You could put it in a tin or whatever, but I found this way you can actually cut it into, see what I've done is I've inputted it into MyFitnessPal, and it then gives a readout as a recipe. It then gives a readout as the calories, the macros, the protein, the carbohydrates and the fats. And I've done this as 4 portions, yeah? So what I want is a uniform mass, so that I can split it into 4 equal portions rather than keep one out. So what you're looking for is to get it all lumped together like that. Okay, so that's about basically it. Now it looks a bit crumbly and that, but what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in the fridge, and this will harden the fats again and make it a more solid mass, and a more like a flapjack. It's going to come out like a bit like a flapjack. So just make it nice and firm. So as you can see, it's got a bit of a sheen on it now. All that fat's sort of starting to set again. So we'll put that in the fridge and then we'll come back about an hour. Okay, so while that's in the fridge, setting, let's have a look at the health benefits of the raisins. Now it says here, in general, and when people consume them in moderation, raisins are healthful, tasty food to add to the diet. Raisins are a good source of essential nutrients, minerals, and energy in the form of calories and sugars. Good sugars, not processed sugars. So let's have a look. They can aid digestion. Raisins may be a simple way to keep digestive system healthy. Raisins contain helpful soluble fibres which give body to the stool and help it pass through the intestines easier. This may help improve digestion and promote regularity. We all like a bit of regularity, don't we? Prevent anemia. Good amounts of iron, copper and vitamins. They prevent too much acidity. So raisins contain substantial amounts of beneficial minerals such as iron, copper, magnesium and potassium. These are alkaline or basic minerals on the pH scale and may help balance acidity levels in the stomach. So if you get a bit of acid reflux and stuff like that, these can help. Lower risk of heart disease, well that's always good. Reduce the blood pressure, okay. Why does this always come up when I'm doing this? Fight against cancer cells, wow. Raisins are a good source of antioxidant compounds. Protect eye health. Raisins contain polyphenols, which are antioxidants that may protect the cells in the eye from free radical damage. This may help in turn protect the eyes from disorders such as age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. So it's good for us old folks, us old bastards, when we're getting old. Improve skin health. Antioxidants may help keep the skin cells young and prevent damage from aging cells. Raisins also contain valuable nutrients such as vitamin C, selenium and zinc. This combination of nutrients and antioxidants may be helpful addition to a diet that focuses on creating good skin health. Yeah. Lower blood sugar. The postgraduate medicine study also noted that compared to eating other snacks regularly, eating raisins may help lower a person's blood sugar. Even though raisins contain more concentrated amounts of sugars than fresh fruit, raisin intake compared to processed snacks decreased hemoglobin A1C, which is a marker of blood sugar management. This means that a serving of raisins may be an excellent way to satisfy a sweet craving. Oh yeah, it's definitely sweet. Is there any risks? Yeah, well, calorific, yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of calories. This recipe split into 4. I think it's about 400 calories per portion. So it's not too crazy once you split it up, but eating the whole thing won't be good. You're having basically over 1,000 calories. Nutrition of raisins. Raisins are dried grapes, which are fruits from the Vitis vinifera plant. Because of this, the nutritional content will be similar to that of grapes. There are some exceptions, however. For instance, while both are good sources of certain antioxidants, raisins may contain higher levels than grapes. This is because the drying process preserves the antioxidants. The drying also significantly decreases the vitamin C content, so there's not as much vitamin C in them. A typical serving size of raisins is about 1 ounce, which is about 40 to 50 grams. So cutting that up into 4 was ideal. That makes it into 50 grams because it was a 200 gram pack. So yeah. So it's all good shit in the raisins. What about the peanuts? Copper, manganese, vitamin B3, molybdenum, folate. Folate, oh yeah, the one that vegans can't get. Biotin, phosphorus, vitamin E, protein, vitamin B1. Right. Health benefits. In addition to being every kid's and many grown-ups' favourite sandwich filling, peanuts pack a serious nutritional punch and offer a variety of health benefits. Your heart will go for peanuts. Peanuts are rich in monounsaturated fats, the type of fat that is emphasised in the heart-healthy Mediterranean diet. Studies of diets with special emphasis on peanuts have shown that this little legume is a big ally for a healthy heart. Yeah, I'm going to link these studies below and this information below so you can have a look for yourself. Peanuts rival fruit as a source of antioxidant. So you're getting a double whammy of antioxidants. Peanuts, antioxidants key to the heart health benefits. Nuts high antioxidant content helps explain results seen in the Iowa Women's Health Study, in which risk of death from cardiovascular and coronary heart disease showed strong and consistent reductions with increasing nut peanut butter consumption. Total death rates decreased 11% and 90% for nut peanut butter intake once a week and 1 to 4 times a week respectively. And there's other studies there with massive drops. Potentially reduced risk of stroke based on preliminary animal studies. Oh dear. But what they're saying, peanuts protective, but pickled foods increase risk of colon cancer. All right, so I'm not going to read all that. Help prevent gallstones. Protect against Alzheimer's and age-related cognitive decline. And that's interesting. Research in the published in the Journal of Neurology, Neurosurgery and Psychiatry indicates regular consumption of niacin-rich foods like peanuts provides protection against Alzheimer's disease and age-related cognitive decline. Researchers from the Chicago Health and Aging Project interviewed over 3,000 Chicago residents aged 65 or older about their diet, then tested their cognitive abilities over the following 6 years. Those getting the most niacin from foods, 22 milligrams a day, were 70% less likely to have developed Alzheimer's disease than those consuming the least, about 13 milligrams a day. and the rate of age-related cognitive decline was significantly less. So yeah, just a handful of peanuts a day. Eating nuts lowers the risk of weight gain. Although nuts are known to provide a variety of cardioprotective benefits, many avoid them for fear of weight gain. A prospective study published in the journal Obesity shows fears are groundless. In fact, people who eat nuts at least twice a week are much less likely to gain weight than those who almost never eat nuts. And there's a study there. So, yes, peanuts. So in this little recipe, this simple, easy recipe, we're getting antioxidants, we're getting vitamins, we're getting minerals, we're getting protein. Let's have a look at the MyFitnessPal. So in this one portion of that whole thing that I've shown you, if you do that recipe and split it into 4 equal portions, one portion is equal to 432 calories, which is just short of a meal, I would say. I mean, for a woman, 2,000 calories a day. So yeah, it's a snack. It's a healthy snack. It's 41.5 grams of carbs, 39%, 21 grams of fat, and 15 grams of protein. So I would say this is a really good morning snack or a pre-workout snack, because the carbohydrates and the fat are what are going to keep you pumping all day long. Not pumping, but you know, going all day long. And pre-workout, it's going to give you that fuel to do your cardio, to keep on going. So yeah, it's a really good little recipe. So right, let's go back and have a look at the results. So let's just cut this into 4 slices. Now it is a bit crumbly because basically what I've done is my blender is a bit poop, but you get the basic effect. So maybe I've took it out of the fridge a little early, but it's oh god, that's fallen apart as well. Let's have a that is soft, chewy, sweet, and delicious. That is like one of those tracker bars, that is. Yeah. Feel like Popeye now. So, all those antioxidants. Yeah, really blend it. Yeah. So that is it. The easiest recipe you will do. All right, I've messed it up a little bit, but leave it in the fridge for longer. I've left it in for 30 minutes. You should leave it in for longer for its thingy, and really press it down. But yeah, get on it, try it, you'll love it.